Hello everybody, welcome to episode 10 of my NBA 2K17 expansion mode with the Seattle Supersonics. Today we'll be simulating a little bit to get to our next game. We're going to see how it goes here. Ended up losing to the 76ers. Don't really know how that happened, but we're going to go ahead and look at the box score here. Simulate a little bit further to get through the Hornets game, and we won that one. Beat the Charlotte Hornets 136 to, looks like 96? 135-96. And now we're going to be simulating further. I'm planning probably playing like the Pelicans maybe and the Spurs. Just trying to switch it up a little bit, play teams that I haven't played. Or I haven't really, I don't know, I guess I haven't really decided. You guys let me know which games. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the Cavs. I think I actually end up playing against the Hawks, but we're going to go here, simulate the Cavs game. We have a little bit of issues. Boban would like to talk to us about training intensity, I believe. So we're going to go ahead, open up a conversation with Boban, see what he has to say. He would like us to change practice intensity, but we're not going to do that. We also don't want him to be unhappy, so we're going to go ahead and give him a pep talk and give Levine a pep talk. Just make sure everybody on the team is somewhat happy. That's one of the keys to this. The GM mode is to make sure your players are happy. I know that they progress a lot better if they're happy. Ideally, you'd like to get them to 100 morale, and then I believe they get way better, but it would cost a lot of VC to get everybody there. So maybe leave in the comments below who you want to see progress the most, if it's like Levine or Heald or whatever you think, and I'm going to try to get them to 100 morale and have them very happy so that they can actually improve. Here we go, simulating the Cavs game. We lost 95-122. There's the stats there. Gobert didn't play very well that game. Now the Mavericks game we'll be simulating as well. We ended up beating the Mavericks. So far this season we're doing pretty well, 21-17. It's not bad. Here we go with Lance Stevenson. I'm just going to give him a quick deny and coddle. We will be trying to trade him very soon. I think it's like just a couple of days and we'll be able to trade the guys we initially signed as free agents. So let me know if you think it's Lance Stevenson or JaVale McGee or both. I'm probably planning on just seeing what I could get for either of them. And if it's something substantial, we'll probably go that route. And here we go, the stats against the Mavericks. You can see our team had a fairly average game, I guess. We distributed the points very well. There's not really a player on our team who scores way more than everybody else. If anybody, it's Buddy Hield coming off the bench. Here we go, coming up to the next game against the Mavericks. This would be an away game, and we won that one 122 to 116. Here's the stats here. Levine had a pretty good game at 33 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. That's pretty good. Cameron Payne had 22 and 8. Bobby Portis did really well off the bench. Heald did good again. Gobert had 17 rebounds that game. So he's really starting to step it up now. He had a fairly average start to his career here with Seattle, but looks like he stepped it up just a little bit. Now they wanted us to change the game plan against the Warriors. I always go into it and just exit out anyways. Because it makes the guy happy and you really don't have to do anything. We're going to go ahead and change the ticket price because we've been getting very good attendance and we're going to try to make as much money as possible. So there we go with that. That's completed. We can continue on with our simulation. We beat the Warriors. This is when I know that we're having a pretty good year, guys. Stephen Curry had 38 points on us and we still did well. Cameron Payne leading the way, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Buddy Hield 17 and 6. Levine 16 and 7, and Gobert had 9.7 rebounds, 2 blocks. So he did fairly well, but we're winning is what matters. We're creating a team that's winning, and I mentioned in the last video, I really think this team is starting to click. I think we have the right pieces for now. There we go with the trade. I'm going to decline. But one thing I am thinking about doing is trading Shaq Diallo, and I think I do mention in this video. So we're going to have to wait a little bit to see if I do Trade Finder. There we go, losing to the Pelicans. It's unfortunate, but Gobert had 18 rebounds, 9 points, 18 rebounds. Pretty good game from him. Going to simulate the Spurs game because we've played them already as well. We don't want to just play all of the same games over and over and over again. So we're trying to make Levine happy there. And we're going to have to actually excuse me, we're going to actually have to redo the training just to make Levine happy. But if it's what we got to do, it's what we got to do. And we made the training intensity pretty high, so I guess we can adjust that. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that all of our players have adequate training, and the only guy who doesn't is Gobert, so we're going to set that really quick. We're going to train his offensive consistency, trying to make him a little bit better of an offensive player, because right now he's very good at defense. We're going to work on his inside scoring as well. Just try to get his offense up to the level of his defense to make him a really good player. Here we go, looking through our players now. Just making sure everybody has the training that we want them to. Having the right stats being trained and whatnot. So here we go, we're going to go ahead, simulate the game against the Spurs, and see how that ends up going for us. And we actually beat the Spurs, 115-98. Zach LaVine had 26 points. Bobby Portis had 20 and 7. Gobert had 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 blocks. So he's definitely helping us win these games that we've been winning. Buddy Hield 18 points. Dejounte Murray off the bench with 10 points, 5 assists. So every single person we've made a move for has really been helping our team so far, and that's why I mentioned that last episode. Because really our team has played very well for what we've come from. We've come from an expansion team. We've made the right deals to get the right players, and unfortunately we go ahead and lose to the Kings. So we're beating good teams and losing to fairly bad teams. Hield led the way, 26 points, LaVine with 20. Gobert had 13 and 8 with 4 blocks, so he's getting a lot of blocks. He could potentially be one of the defensive players of the year. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to play the game against the Hawks. But first, we're going to see, I want to ask you guys, should I trade Shaq Diallo? His salary is very big at $7 million a year, and we can just pick up some second-round draft picks, essentially just dump those salaries. And also, we're going to try to get Gobert an extension if you guys think we should. Otherwise, we're going to try trading him in a deal for like Murray or something like that. So let me know what you think about that as well. And we're going to go ahead here and launch the game against the Hawks.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Seattle facing Atlanta. So Atlanta will get the first possession.
Just starting out the game here, no one's scored yet, 30 seconds in. LaVine is taking up the ball, looking to get it inside, gets it to Cameron Payne, who kicks it back out to Zach LaVine for the first 3 points of the game.
The outside and drilled it.
Now here's Payne, kicks it to Randall. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Now we're down 5-7 with 6 minutes left. LaVine is dribbling around, looking for something to do, stutters there a little bit, gets it into Gobert, who hits that nice little lefty hook. Who said he has no offense? He's been playing pretty well for us in the offensive end. He's definitely not as good as Boban. Boban hits those a little bit easier, but Boban can't do that. Gobert is just amazing at blocking shots. I'm really glad that we have him on here. Like I said last episode, having a good starting defensive center and a good offensive center off the bench, I think, is the way to go. We need to help clog the paint. It gives us so much help, and even if he's not getting blocks, he's helping. He's changing people's shots. He's making it difficult. He's making people not want to drive. But then we have the 7'4" Boban coming off the bench, and he hits those post shots a little bit easier. Now we're down 18-22. The Hawks are definitely holding with us this game. Now into the second quarter, Cameron Payne's passing Zach LaVine, who kicks it into Bobby Portis in the corner. A tough angle, but he hits that shot. Now 22-20, 7.5 minutes left. Andre Roberson's bringing up the ball, down 4 points, kicks it up to LaVine, pump fakes, doesn't really get a guy to bite, it's a little far away, but runs a nice pick and roll with Bobby Portis, gets the ball into the paint for a beautiful slam dunk. Great play by those two there. The pick and roll is definitely working very well for us on offense so far. So now LaVine with the ball, 22-24. He's running the pick and roll again, this time with Boban. A beautiful pass into the paint. LaVine had a lot of assists this game. He's running the pick and roll all game, just having people come up for him. We were trying to get a nice driving area to the dunk. Passing it to Boban for 3. I did not think it was Boban. I was hoping it was someone like Roberson, but we ended up getting an awesome offensive rebound, kicking it out to someone who could actually hit a 3 in Andre Roberson. Now LaVine taking up the ball, We are up 3 with 5 minutes left in the first half, trying to get a pick and roll going, but it's not working out very well. LaVine still kicks it into Portis. Beautifully done. LaVine's doing a great job distributing, and Portis is doing a good job off the bench scoring. I think he's been really, really good coming off the bench for us so far. Now LaVine kicks it over to Hield, who hits that wide open 3. Hield off the bench, getting involved right away. The score is 38-34 now. 2.5 minutes left as Dejounte Murray kicks it into Rudy Gobert, who gets the standing dunk. Very nice play by Gobert to get open there. Good cut to the basket. Excellent finish. Now the score is 38-44 as Julius Randle steals the ball, gets it up to Gobert for the one-handed slam.
Seattle leading by 6. Murray kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. And 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
And so we wrap up the first half. Seattle leads by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now into the second half, there's 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. The score is 53-41 as LaVine comes in for the tough and one shot. He hit that very nice. There's a look at those beautiful jerseys as LaVine's going to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play, and he does. Now the score is 56-41. The Hawks held with us for a while, but we're definitely starting to pull away here. Trying to run the pick and roll, failing a little bit, but LaVine weaves a beautiful pass into the cutting Boban. That was a great pick and roll. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work out, but LaVine's been trying to make it work. And another beautiful drive by him. The screen got him the open lane, and then he did a beautiful double pump to get that lefty layup up and the foul. So now he's heading to the free throw line to get that extra point and convert the and one.
And LaVine with the slam.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the...
Now Dejounte Murray's taking the ball up. Kicks it into Boban, out to Hield. It's just a beautiful ball movement there. Hield open for 3. He really likes those threes, guys. And now Murray right into the paint for Bobby Portis, who's been running the pick and roll beautifully all game. He's been doing so well. Now we got Cameron Payne at the top of the key, trying to run the pick and roll into Gobert, who takes it, gathers, and delivers a beautiful slam dunk. He's really good at finishing. I mean, he's not the greatest at hook shots and whatnot, but he's pretty good at finishing. And there we go. Pick and roll again. Can't believe I went the first 5 episodes without running the pick and roll. Now we got it going very well here as LaVine kicks it into Gobert for the and one. It was a beautiful pass. LaVine was just diming him all game. He does so well passing the ball. He really could play point guard. Might eventually move to that later, but we're really going to pursue Murray hard as a point guard. And here comes LaVine down the court for the slam. Beautiful drive by him. No one is covering him on the fast break, so he just decided to go around everybody and get to the lane. And there we go, Gobert again. We've seen that before. That happened right away in the first quarter and happened again there. He is defending the paint so well. And I'm going to ask you guys a question. If you think I really need to move it up to Hall of Fame now, we were at Superstar, but we may have to go up.
Wow, Splitter up on the rim. Nice to see him near the hoop and take advantage of that one.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
On the money. And it's a 12-point Seattle lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Well, doing things the right way and not letting up. Straight attack.
All right, guys, that'll do it for episode 10. I really appreciate everybody giving me the support so far in this series. The comments have been great. I've asked you guys a few questions throughout this episode. Hopefully you can leave a comment below what you feel like we should do. Let me know if pursuing Murray is a good idea or if we should keep the team we have now, pursue people in the offseason. But I really feel going after Murray is going to help our team. It's going to help round us off. Having that amazing scoring threat of a point guard I think would be excellent. And what do you guys think I should give up for him? I think I'm keeping LaVine, keeping Hield, but anybody else I think could be expendable, maybe Julius Randle. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you in episode 11.